What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and I'm here in Glendale at the Forest Lawn Mortuary, where the world's largest religious painting is on display. It is absolutely breathtaking, but let me tell you, the story of how it actually got here is equally awe-inspiring. Let's get into it. This painting by Jan Stuka of Poland is 45 feet tall and 195 feet long. It is truly a remarkable work of human achievement. I'm not a religious man, but this is amazing. In 1894, Polish composer and future premier of Poland, Ignacy Paderewski, was so moved by a mesmerizing painting depicting his country's struggle for freedom against Russia a century earlier that he commissioned painter Jan Stuka to paint a large-scale depiction of Christ's crucifixion. So the 6 years that the artist spent toiling on this masterpiece, check this out. They actually have the brushes, palette, and some of the paint that he used right here. That's pretty neat. So the artist traveled to Jerusalem for inspiration, and that's where he drew the sketches. Once he was satisfied with the sketches, he traveled to Rome to get the blessing of Pope Leo XII. He finally began painting in 1894 and finished it 6 years later. So the crucifixion painting was only on display one time in 1902 in Russia, of all places. But the artist and people that saw it thought that it deserved much more adulation and recognition, so they wanted to send it to America. They decided that at the St. Louis World Fair in 1904, they would send the crucifixion painting along with all of Stuka's other work to put them on display for the world. So what happened next was unfathomable. The painting was too big to fit inside of any of the halls, so it was sent to storage in New York. What happened next was even more tragic. All of Stuka's other works were burned down on the last day of the World Fair. He never was able to see his painting exhibited in America. Stuka couldn't pay the tariff to get his painting back to Poland, so he went back broken-hearted and empty-handed. And that painting remained in New York, wrapped around a telephone pole for the next couple decades until Hubert Eaton, the founder of Forest Lawn, heard about the painting's existence and tried to locate it. It wasn't easy as it was changing hands over and over, but he finally was able to find it in the basement of the Chicago Civic Opera. Eaton purchased the painting and built a special home for it, the Hall of Crucifixion at Glendale's Forest Lawn. He displayed it to the public on Good Friday, 1951, and it's been here ever since. So whether you're religious or not, this is truly a stunning achievement and a masterpiece. And it's right here in Los Angeles at Glendale's Forest Lawn. All right, LA, it's been a minute.